Who loves black women more than black men? That is the ultimate question. And I have the ultimate question for this ant sized community called the divestors. Yes, you are an ant to an elephant. The black love community is the elephant, and you are the ant. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. The black love community is 100 times bigger than you are. You are only accumulating 1% of non-black men. You divestors are really in bad shape. And I'm really starting to realize why you're really upset. Like, I would be mad too, But all in all, we're not here to laugh at you. We're just here to say to you that YouTube is called a virtual world. It's not real. And when you start spinning narratives and being untruthful, I have to call you out. Why? Because men lie, women lie, and numbers don't. You know, and we all know, that black men marry black women at an 80% to 90% higher deficit. Or I would say at a higher number than any other race of men. You would think that would be cause for celebration. That our men prefer to marry us at an 80-90% rate than all other men. But when you have these untruthful divestors that live in a delusional world, they want you to believe that the 10% is bigger than the 90%. The 10% are the bitter black men. I call them black chauvinists, Europeans. The black chauvinist Europeans, the bitter black men that are mad and upset and spew all of the nonsense and ignorance on YouTube, are a very, very small percent of black men. Even if they're 10%, they probably won't. Because there's about 21 million black men in America. I think that's the right answer, because I think it's about 49 million black people, and and black women have a slight higher percentage than us. So I think we're at about 21 million black men. And now these women, these Cry Logics and these Cynthia G's, want you to believe that 10% is more important than 90%, which basically tells me their level of IQ. They're not very intelligent at all, because anybody knows that 10% is not more than 90%. It doesn't make no sense. So what they're giving you is a false reality. A very false reality. It's not true, black women. Nobody loves you like the black man. Period. Women lie, number lies. I mean, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And I'm just so tired of these ant-sized divestor community, which is very small and clamming on for dear life and will become the divestors, because they are a dying community, as we know. Chad has been putting in overtime and letting you know how he really truly feels about you. And not to be a one-sided individuals, these Beckys have been killing off some of you black chauvinist YouTubers too. Some of you black men has been getting murdered by Becky lately. Becky with the good hair. So this is the reason why I advocate black love and black love only, because we lose on either side, believe me. But right now, for now, we're gonna talk to the divestors or the divestor community. We're talking to you today because you are spinning narratives that are untrue. And just like Oprah did, she spewed numbers that was untrue. And just like CNN, Fox News, and all of these news channels and medias and Hollywoods and everything that's ran by these Europeans, which are doing nothing but lying. And if you don't know what the definition of a lie is, please go look it up. And like I always tell you guys, I debate my equals. No, I'm talking backwards today. Like I say before, I only debate my equals. All others I teach. And today what I'm basically saying is black men is the undisputed heavyweight champions of loving black women. Nobody loves black women like we do. And the numbers show it. Until you get Chad to bring up his 1% to 90%, I don't want to hear you say anything. I don't want you to brag about nothing. Matter of fact, I want you to celebrate our 90%. That's what I want you to do, because I feel that it's cause for celebration. That even in 2022, that the number of black men that still love black women and still love y'all fine asses and still love y'all melanated sexy asses, you know what I'm saying? The truth is in, and the numbers are not lying. Instead of talking about the 90% that loves you, you want to talk about the 10% that don't. So what you're doing, which is very unintelligent, you would think that Cynthia G had more intellect than that. I actually used to like her. And then I started realizing that she was in the closet when it came to white supremacy, and she's really an operative and an opportunist. I had mad respect for that sister, but she done broke the mold, if you may ask me. And their spinning narratives are very untrue. And they trying to get black women to focus on the 10% and not celebrate the 90%. Somebody please stop this man. Because you know I will dismantle all of your arguments, dissect them, destroy them. It's easy work. And dare not to none of these sisters would ever dare try to debate me, because they'll get their ass handed to them. Period. It's not about clout. Who cares about clout? I drive sports cars every day. I'm a music producer and I make damn good money. I don't even need YouTube. Period. I've never monetized my channel since I had it. How about those apples? You know why? Because I wanted everybody to know that what I am doing and when I am making my videos, that it is genuinely from the heart. Not for money, not for clout, not for likes, not for views. Simply because I love my people. And I'm not here to profit off the pain of my people. Sorry. But do your thing if that's you. Knock yourself out. But like I say, there's nobody that loves black women more than black men. We adore black women. Believe me, I talk to black men all of the time. And matter of fact, while you guys are looking in this virtual reality, I'm looking in reality. Because when I look out my window, you know what I see, people? I see the 90%. I see the 90% of black men that love and adore black women. That's what I see. I don't see the 10%. You know why? Because the 10% is too small. Anybody with common sense wouldn't pay attention to the 10% when you have a whole 90. Now tell me, people, with your intellectual mindset, do that really make sense to you? That the divestors are paying attention to 10% and they're allowing this 10% to speak for the 90%? They're allowing approximately a good 40,000 black men speak for 21 million. Now, does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? And now you're going to base your whole decision on who you date, who you love, and who you decide to have babies with because of 40,000 black men feel a certain way. And when you have a whole 21 million that still loves you, does that make sense? But see, the Cynthia G's and the divestors and the Crylogics are not going to break those true numbers down to you, because they know if they break it down in numbers and percentages, they'll lose. So you know what they try to do? They deceive you by telling you the divorce rates. The divorce rates between black men and black women are at an all-time high. Sister, be truthful. Divorces in America is at an all-time high. What are you talking about? The divorce rate for white people are up. The divorce rate for Asian couples are up. The divorce rate for Latino couples are up. Damn it, the divorce rates are up, period. What do you see? Y'all gonna make me go there. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the deception. I'm tired of the delusions, and I'm tired of these divestors fooling these sisters and fooling these black women and getting them to jump off the cliff. For when we rise after the 2,000 years, if you are biblically smart, you will understand that they will rule for 2,000 years. So, Cynthia G, when you say that they got our boot on a black man's neck, yes. And that boot will be there for a few more years. But sister, if you was biblically smart and understand scripture, you understand that that boot is going to come off one day. And the black gods and the black kings are going to rise again. And guess what? We're going to remember you. And we're going to remember those like you in the community that you create. And the divestors, you know what the black female divester is going to be doing? They're going to be pushed out of the city and thrown out of the kingdom. Okay? Because we're going to remember you when we rise. And you know what? The real, true black kings and gods are going to do? They're going to rise back up with their goddesses. And the black woman is going to rule beside us once again. And we will be a kingdom once again. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, his time will be done. The Yaqub will be no more. Chad will be out of here. It's all in a matter of time. So why you think they're so desperately trying to dismiss us and dismantle us? Why you think they're running out of time? Okay? They're running out of time. The right race is depleting. It's depleting, okay? It's not increasing, it's decreasing. They're panicking right now. That's why you're seeing all of the interracial rollouts. This is why you see them coming at us. This is why they're creating the Cynthia G's and the Prologics and we got to get these black women against these black men some kind of way. This is our last chance. This is our Hail Mary. Get the black woman. This is our Hail Mary. Because if we don't, we're not going to be here in the next 80 years. In the next 200 years, we're just going to be gone. We're just not going to exist anymore. We have to stop that black man and his potent seed. We have to stop him. The only way we have to first start off by getting to the black woman's wound, for we can infect it. No, sister, you're talking to the real. And the truth of the matter is, you just heard the truth. And let's not be naive. Nobody loves black women like we. Nobody adores the sexiness of black women more than us. You know why? Because women lies, men lies, and numbers don't. That is all facts. And the facts and the numbers are on the table. Nobody loves you like we do. Period. So please don't get the 10% mixed up with the 90%. Please don't disrespect the 21 million black men that adore you. Don't get on here talking about all black men. You have to be insane. 10% is not all. 10% is not even. 10% is nothing. What's 10% of 100%? It's nothing. You're comparing oranges to apples. It is nothing. What do you mean? You divestors, stop acting like children and grow up and realize who loves you. Okay? Realize it before it's too late, because you're not doing nothing but committing suicide. No, we're not worried about you. I feel sorry for you, sister. I feel sorry for you lost sisters, because you will be carrying the seed of George Washington. I feel sorry for you because you're going to be carrying the seed of Jeffrey Dahmer. I feel sorry for you because you're going to be diluting and polluting your wound with the sickness of a barbaric people. Oh, yes, please don't. Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to a Lion of Judah. That's who you're talking to. I know my stuff. This is 10 times deeper than you know, Cynthia G. And it's 10 times deeper than you know, Cry Logic. But y'all continue to spew the untruths that are coming out of your mouth. I say go educate yourself. Read biblical texts. Go read you some books. Pick up the book called The Art of War. Get some understanding. Educate yourselves and really understand the truth and get out of this virtual world. Okay? And please take a math class and realize that 10% is not more than 90%. Okay? We got this in the bag. We're the undisputed heavyweight champions of black women. No other man loves you more than us. Numbers don't lie. You're only getting 1% of non-black men, divestors. You're not only losing, you lost before you got started. You are an ant to our elephant. You are the ant, and black love is the elephant. You have a nice day. Peace.